This is Ed Taylor, and this is Ed's place of business, a business he built from scratch. Ed has worked hard, but he's done well. He's proud of his accomplishment and takes pride in serving his customers. And here are some typical high school graduates out hunting a job. Sure, no more books and lessons for me, they say.
The paper is full of want ads, but then when you get to where the action is, the first thing the personnel man wants to know is how much experience and training we've had. Man, that's all you hear, how much experience and training. A few of us went to see Ed Taylor. Ed lives in our neighborhood. He started a nice machine and engineering business from practically nothing. Ed said he built his business reputation on precision parts for industry on contract, and that he could only afford to hire men who strictly knew their job. And then you know what he told us? He said he went to technical school to get his start. Technical school, huh? Yeah, he must be talking about CalTech. You know, it's just north of the river on Highway 31 between Decatur and Athens.
This is Calhoun State Technical School, better known as CalTech. It is here that a person, regardless of age, who has ambition to get ahead in the world, can obtain the means to reach his goals in life. Thousands who have graduated here since 1946 have gone on to successful careers in business, industry, and government. So you decide you want to take drafting. Good. But the first thing they do at CalTech is to give you some aptitude tests. There are no failures. The test results just give you and the counselor an idea of what your best talent is. Just look around you. Everything these days is run by electricity. Just push a button or throw a switch. But did you ever stop to think somebody has to build and maintain all of this equipment and relays and switches and fuses and miles of power line?
When I finish this course in electricity in about 14 more months, I'll have a good paying job waiting. Then I can buy that 85 horsepower motorboat I've been looking at.
To most people, refrigeration means cool air, food storage, ice, or even a deep freeze. But to the person who must learn to maintain this type equipment, it's a pretty complicated network of circuits and diagrams and liquid flow charts. It's a lot to have to learn in a short time.
It looks like everybody has an air conditioner and a refrigerator. And the fellow that wants to hire me said that there just weren't enough people trained to keep them all running.
CalTech has a good course in business education.
This shorthand and typing is strictly hard, but I'll have a career that will last me a lifetime in a few more months.
Students work with all the latest transcription equipment and other office machines, and they can get courses in accounting, business math, and secretarial training.
All these new cars have so many accessories that you've got to know what you are doing to work on one of them. No wonder they won't hire you without experience.
At one time, a person could maintain his own automobile or truck with minimum equipment. Today, the student must learn about complex electrical systems, the power and hydraulic system, automatic transmissions, and ever-changing operations of the modern high-speed vehicle. There seems to be a never-ending number of wrecks and dented fenders on our streets and highways. As a result, there is a steady demand for graduates who can return a car or truck to its owner looking as if the collision never occurred. For well over 2 decades, Calhoun State Technical School has been working directly with business, industry, and government in North Alabama to help supply their personnel training needs. And students arrive by car and free bus from a wide area of the Tennessee Valley. They all seek to equip themselves to enter the business world with a vocation, a saleable skill, to start the climb up the ladder toward their own goals in life. Those who enter CalTech and complete their course find the 12 to 24 months they spend here the most valuable investment they ever made. For people presently employed who cannot attend in daytime, there are night classes in business education, which include shorthand and typing, drafting, machinist, refrigeration and air conditioning, welding, and barbering. At CalTech, you get out of your studies and work experiences exactly what you put into them. There are no promotions from one grade to another. You either learn the course or skill you select, or you fall by the wayside and must accept the lower paying jobs at the bottom. Even with medical breakthroughs and the so-called miracle drugs, the number of nurses needed to care for the sick in Alabama is far from adequate. The school offers a well-rounded 12-month course for those who want to enter the expanding field of practical nursing. Students in this course obtain actual experience in cooperating hospitals.
You have to work in the course if you're going to keep up. Yeah, you can just get by all right, but if you want to get recommended for a good job, you'd better work.
The art of molding iron and steel into machines and tools for industry requires a high degree of skill. Future machinists get experience on a number of machines duplicating problems they are likely to encounter later in industry. For those who roll up their sleeves and work in this course, as well as others at CalTech, a bright future awaits. In fact, practically all instructors have a waiting list of jobs for graduates at good pay. From the beginning of time, both men and women have wanted to look as attractive as possible, and the study and practice in this field is called cosmetology. While some few people seem to have a flair for creating new hairstyles, this skill, for the most part, must be mastered. Some forms of barbering can be traced back 6,000 years. However, never has there been a greater demand for the well-trained professional who is making a career of barbering. This 12-month course includes sections on bacteriology, anatomy, diseases of skin and scalp, and barbershop management, among others. Students finishing courses in barbering and cosmetology may transfer across the campus to Calhoun Junior College. Then, when they have completed 46 hours of general education, they can receive an associate degree in applied science. For portable industrial and truck power, the diesel engine is perhaps the most economical and efficient on the market. However, it is also one of the more complex. The skill of maintaining these engines and keeping them running smoothly is a 24-month course at CalTech. Office machine repair is another 24-month course at CalTech, whereby a person can obtain a good, high-paying skill, sometimes called a trade or a vocation, but it all adds up to a good job. There is a long waiting list for graduates in this course. With a TV set in 95% of our homes and a radio in every car, there is tremendous employment opportunity at excellent pay for graduates in this course. The close, intricate work of the watchmaker is a rewarding experience. These men learn to keep both old and new timepieces running to the tune of only split-second losses per month. Welding was once a trade you could learn on the job, but the skilled welder, the welder in demand today, must know the many new alloys and metals used in industry, as well as be an expert at welding them together strongly.
Our instructors here are masters at their own trade and attend vocational conferences and special schools every year themselves. And they take time with every one of us when we get behind in our work.
Yes, sir. Technical training and you. Call it vocational training or learning a skill. But any way you slice it, it all adds up to a good job and good pay for those who invest 12 to 24 months in themselves at Calhoun State Technical School. It's just around the corner from the brightest future you ever saw.